Year 5. Numeracy warm-ups.
Year 5, welcome back. Warm-up 23. Let's get on it, shall we? Let's get cracking. Right, we're going to do some mental addition today. All right, mental addition with 3 numbers. All right, so you're not allowed to do any workings out on paper. I'm going to show you 2 options, which are pretty popular with the children that I work with in class. You might have another method. Absolutely fine to use it, provided it gives you the right answer every single time. All right, so the 2 options which we tend to use a lot in class, I've got option 1 is look for number bonds to help you. So you can see I've asked you to add together these 3 numbers, 8, 15 and 22. Now, thinking about number bonds, I know that if I add my 8 onto 22, I'm up to 30 straight away. All right, so in my head, I've added 22 and 8. And in my head, I've got 30. And then it's relatively simple then to add on the 15. And I'm up to 45. All right, so option 1 is whatever numbers you're given, look for number bonds to help you. Is it easier to add the smaller number onto the larger number? Or is it better to add the units onto the other smaller number so you get, say, 20, and then that's much easier to add onto the larger number? All right, so you've got to be a little detective there. Look at your units and see if you can find any number bonds to help you. The second option would be to pop the larger number into your head. So pop that 22 into your head. Okay. And then add on the other numbers. So for instance, if I put 22 in my head, first thing I'm going to do is add on the 10 here. Yep. And I'm up to 32. So I've got that number in my head. Then say I'm going to add on the 8 and I'm up to 40. And then last but not least, I'm going to add on the 5 and I'm up to 45. All right, so 2 different options there. Either look for number bonds to help you, and then you might add the numbers up in a slightly different order, or pop that larger number, the biggest number that you're adding, that you've been given to add up in your head, and then incrementally add on the unit. Then perhaps add on the 10, and then add on the other unit. So there's 2 options there for you to work through. So I've given you 5 questions, here. No workings out on your pen and paper. Have a pop, all right, using your mental math skills, and then we'll go through the answers. So pause the screen now. Press play when you're ready to go through the answers. Good luck. All right, great stuff. So how I did it. So for the first one, I popped 16 into my head. I added on 15 to get to 31, and then 7 to get to 38. Okay, this next one, I found it the easiest way was to add the 8 on to 23 to get to 31, add the 10 on 41, add the 6 on 47. This next one, okay, so I found my number bond, so I've got an 8 here, haven't I? So I added the 8 on to 22, I'm up to 30, add the 10 on 40, then the 3, 43. Okay, so there were no number bonds here. Okay, so I added the 17 and the 14 together to get 31. Add the 10, 41. Add the 8, 49. So I'm talking through my mental processes as I'm doing it. Yep, this last one. Okay, so I've got 38, 9 and 19. So the easiest way I found was to add the 9 on to the 19. So in my head now I've got 28. Yep, then I added the 30 on to get 58, and then I added the 8 on to get 66. All right, so they were quite challenging. Well done for having a go. We're going to have another go tomorrow. All right, what you need to do now is find lesson 23. See you in a bit.